Hey there, sweetness, how goes that? I do hope that it goes well. Quick name of the game. If there is anything that's connective to this collective, that's beautiful, and I invite you to take that shit with you. If, however, nothing here resonates with you, that's alright. You just leave it right where you fucking found it. It's probably a piece of information that was meant for someone else in the collective, and you should never take something off the table, or in general, that doesn't belong to you. Bear in mind that time may be fluid, as well as energy. And let's get into it, shall we? Oh, yes, we shall. We shall. What are we getting into? I think we're going to do a hidden pictures reading. Spirit of grace, protection, and love, please guide us through this reading and always, in all ways. Thank you. Bibliomancy from Hidden Pictures. Jason Rekulak. I moved in and then sharing that cup with a close friend. But if you spend any time in rehab, you get used to it pretty fast. And return. Breached. All right, we had sharing a cup. All right, moving in. Sharing cups, something about with friends. Rehab. I'm drawing a total blank on that last word I had. Shoot. Breached. Breached. Something about rehab and I already know how it goes. All right. So, this is what we begin our reading with. These hidden pictures. And this one's going to be for all signs, all the homies. Welcome in, my dear. Do me a favor. Hit that thumbs up on your way in. Subscribe to the tribe. Do you a favor, you know. Alright, don't get too cocky. Anyway. Yeah. So, I'm already getting a little, bit of an energy right there. Someone moved in, like physically moved in to a home with someone, or their energy moved in on someone, they shared a lot of fun. And then I feel like this person, at least one of them, was sharing fun with other people in the background. And it was like an addiction. Our relationship was breached. And yeah, we already know how that goes. But we're gonna get into it a little bit. Oh, get that there. Could we talk a little bit about what this moving in energy is? Three of Swords in the reverse. The High Priestess in the reverse. This is healing from being absolutely knocked on your ass right out of your throne. I feel like for someone, it's an energy of, this is the energy that you were in at a particular time and place and space in your life. You had been metaphorically slashed open and beaten down and broken. And you were knocked off your throne. There was a failure to follow the guidance of divine intuition. And hey, that happens to the best of us. And whatever for the rest of us, but someone was in a process of healing from being knocked off their throne, being knocked right out of place, so to speak. And then, as this, I feel like it was you, collective, you were healing. And then someone came in. Someone, like, moved right in on you and your energy. The Lovers in reverse. They came in. You guys shared a lot of passion. You guys shared a lot of vulnerable moments, a lot of heated moments, a lot of cold moments, like all of the moments. And I feel like it was in a very short period of time. You may have, shared a few drinks together on occasion. You may have gone out and shared a few drinks with friends on occasion. And then there's this part of you that felt like, I already know what's behind this door. This feels a lot like perhaps the cycle that you had just come out of, that you were still healing from. This had a lot of red flags that were not a perfect match, but an energetic match nonetheless to the toxicity that you had just come out of and were healing from, the darkness that you were still climbing your way out of. And so you knew you had to release this. And so you did. But you felt like you learned your lesson here when you had to pull all these swords out of yourself here, and when you had to learn how to stand back up after being knocked on your ass. You felt like you had learned your lessons then, and you just, so how could something like this sneak in under your radar, collective? How could you let it happen? And that's how someone's feeling. And if you are, I am here to tell you that it's because you're just living a human existence, sweetheart. And it's a part of the process, and maybe there was something that you didn't learn the first time, and you did this time because whoever I'm talking to, you recognized that perhaps you let someone breach your energy field, breach your shield, and maybe, but you got your ass out of it quick enough. And there's a remnants of pain, but it's the pain that occurs while a wound is healing. And never blame yourself for being kind and loving and gentle-hearted and trusting enough to have faith in someone, to have hope in a love that can heal, can help to heal. Healing love is a huge chunk of light work, right? There's nothing wrong with someone that's being open and human enough to want to have hope, to want to love, and to be loved. There is something twisted and dark and bass-ackwards about anyone that would take advantage of that and worsen a person's existing pains, if that makes sense. Someone is ready to move on. Someone is ready to move forward. Someone is just damn ready. And then adversely, I feel like there is a huge attachment here with straight up addiction, like drug, alcohol addiction. One or more of these people that caused you to need to heal, triggered you to need to heal for whatever reason, in whatever way. There's at least one that they overindulge in the drink or something of the sort, all right? And it's almost like there's someone in the collective that's going to get a friggin' drunk dial, drunk text, drunk call. That may be for some of you. Yep, because someone's feeling sad and lonely and pathetic and regretful of their choices, and it's like they made their bed and now they have to lie in it, and the bed that they made is very freaking uncomfortable. very, 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 very uncomfortable. That one wanted to come out. Seven of Wands in the reverse. This Nine of Wands, Eight of Cups in the reverse, Two of Wands. Yeah, this is growth, like personal growth, deep inside of the collective. And also, honestly, I'm going to say, inside of these people that hurt you, you triggered growth inside of them. You triggered them into healthier habits in some form. And, you know, you might not want to hear that. There are going to be plenty of people that are like, well, fuck that, fuck them, I don't want to help them. That's not a very divine nature of thought, okay? Let it be for something. Let it have been for something. Let it have been for you to find your true place in your life. And let it be for the healing of this broken world that is in such desperate need of repair. If them causing you the pain that they did, them looking back on it, inflicts enough emotion onto them to want to make some personal changes, whether you are a part of it, like, you know, from the inside or not, just be thankful that it's happening, right? The heightening of the vibration of the collective consciousness. Because right now, majority rule, collective consciousness, it's in the dark. Could use a little help. But it's in a process of like mighty transformation. I'm getting grow where you're planted. Collective, grow where you are planted. There is love in your future, if it hasn't already come for you, and I mean pure, equally satisfying and gratifying love. And it's not going to be someone that just comes in quick, sweeps you off your feet, and then leaves you hanging to fall back down on your own. It will not be something like that, someone like that. Knight of Wands in the reverse. It will be someone that wants to stay and has the power and the will and the mind and the heart and the spirit to do so. It will be someone that wants to grow where they have been planted with you. They're gonna see you and think, wow, that person, that being, that woman, that man, they are so fucking fierce. Such a brilliant savagery about them. I have never seen anything like it. That person is truly a one of a kind, once in a lifetime experience. That's how they're going to feel about you, and that's how you'll feel about them. And that's how you'll know that this is what it's all been for. And the healing and the pain and the just existing but still getting through and pulling through and finding your way through, being guided through, and staying strong and standing tall and walking in spirit. It's all been for something, more than something. It's all been for everything. Collective, it's been for everything. So don't give up. Don't back down. Don't limit your challenges. Challenge your fucking limits, collective. I love you. May the spirit of love and truth and guidance be with you always, in all ways. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the tribe. Until we speak again, my dears.